Hi, it's a good day to continue our work on What If Tiger Tank. Actually, the prototype of German heavy tank that was built in real, well, at least partially. So Kpfw, highly detailed kit from RFM in 1:35 scale. All previous stages you can find in links below this video. So almost all building tasks with this tank completed. Let's disassemble turret and caterpillars as a preparational process before painting works. After caterpillars assembling, this plastic keeps its flexibility, so no problems to eject drive sprocket from over here. We can paint here everything and then return this detail back on its place. Oh, one additional upgrade that I decided to provide for myself. Such a rare box for turret, the same as initial Tigers had, this one from Panzer IV Italy kit, but the better solution would be storage bin from Panzer III, and this detail from one old Dragon kit. Also provide here constructional elements and rivets. So this detail provides some difference of our model compared to in-box kit. I hope that the view of this detail would be okay after painting. And final thing, as we mentioned before, there is no connection plank between turret and hull part. So I created from piece of sprue. Not the must-have detail, especially if you have interior version of this kit from Revoices. But in this case, this detail would be useful, I guess. Okay, finally painting works. Detailed painting steps you can find in Panzer 38 series on this channel, project that we recently finished. In this episode, we will focus on some issues with the winter camo. Yep, I want to provide some winter camo on this tank. So model was covered in yellow primer from Valleja, not the easiest painting because we have a lot of rollers, and model itself not so small, I can say. It's a heavy tank, big model. Our next painting steps, this time with a black or dark grey paint. Use it for limitation of rubber bandages on the rollers. Also we can try to provide shading to highlight elements of the relief of our kit. Well, it would be mostly in training purposes this pre-shading, because with the next layer of basic grey paint, pre-shading work seems to be hidden. It is difficult to keep that previous layer visible when you work with dark colors. Anyway, not a big deal. Instead we have here fine layer of German grey color. Also there were added some gradients. So the main idea to create an alternative initial Tiger tank. Something similar to Tigers when they first appear on the battlefields. As for decals, I chose white numbers and white crosses. Crosses I put in the middle of the hull. Actually this kit includes other decals. Here they are. And we can see here that there is mostly black crosses and numbers. So I fully replaced these in-box details with decals from other old kit of Panzer IIJ. And here what we can see after process of decals applying. That was easy task, not so many decals. And if you work with scale models of German tanks, you suddenly can find a lot of grey tanks on your shelves. Well, actually the same story with the green Soviet or Allies vehicles. So I choose a reference of such a Tiger with the white winter camo. That might be interesting painting solution. The main steps during work with the winter camo. At first cover whole kit with a fine layer of gloss varnish and let it to dry up. Then you need such a liquid, a good solution for chipping effects from ammo MIG. Apply it on the whole model or maybe only on the some parts of the kit if the kit is big like this one. Then well-seamed layer of white paint. Then immediately you can provide chipping effects with the help of stiff old brush, wet into the water and scratch the white paint to condition you need. So the main idea, more intensive scratching you do and more water use, so more weared out camo you receive. Don't afraid to experiment with winter camo. Okay, finally we can paint smaller details, such as machine gun, wooden parts of the instruments and so on. With the help of small brush you can do that carefully. A lot of instruments here, but in the end we finished all of them. As for caterpillars, they were painted with a mix of dark grey and gunmetal. The same for spare truck links on the turret, and as for exhausting system, dark brown and chipping effects with a dark rust. Well, the same story as it was with the Panzer 38. Well, there would be one more episode, and there I want to repeat and clarify for you some moments dedicated to winter camo. We have unpainted with this camo turret and rollers, so a lot of space for painting guides. On this stage caterpillars were installed, they were polished on the edges with a steel paint. Looks really not bad on this stage. What else we have to do, except winter camo turret and rollers? We have to provide one more layer of gloss varnish to protect winter camo. Also we need here to apply washes. We can use here classical brown, dark brown oil wash or the blue one, which recommended for grey models, but I'm not sure how it would be. And one bonus for you in the end of this episode. One more what if idea. So I put here turret from Panther tank, also in 1:35 scale. Maybe for someone it would be interesting as a conversion project. Well, it is more like a fantasy idea, but why not? Turret fitted good in this hull and looks interesting too. So one more episode ahead and this project would be finished. And that's great. As for now, I say you thank you for watching, have a nice day, good luck and bye. See you next time.